last session, we have seen what is slider. Okay, so we have seen. Let's open the website first. Slider will have two types. Okay, one is horizontal, one is vertical. You have to use any one. If it is a okay, in this slider, you have to move only the x-axis. Okay, so you can move from like in the increment order, or also you can decrement order. Also, you can use. Okay, so don't get confused with the slider and the scroll bar. Okay, whenever you see something in the right side of the page, that is scroll bar. Okay, that we need to move using JavaScript executor. Okay, we have seen this already. How to move the page. Okay, we will see it once again. Okay, so here this is a slider. This slider will be present in some websites. Okay, wherever the price range or somewhere where the increment and decrement is present. Okay, like screen brightness increment, volume increment. Okay, in those type of websites, this slider will be present. Okay, this also comes under keyboard actions class. Okay, so first I have opened this website. Okay, let's uncomment this part. So what I have done here is I have first found the slider. Okay, first you need to find this button. Okay, here you can see this is what you're going to move. So my screen is visible, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you have to inspect this particular checkbox. Okay, so you, first let's inspect this. How you need to inspect now? You have to just select this, only this. Okay, so that you will get the correct locator. Opening the selector here. Okay, here you can see you can use index XPath or relative XPath. Anything is fine. Okay, so you have to inspect this particular thing and you have to find this, because you are going to drag and drop this only. You are going to move this only. Okay, so your first what I have done here is I have found this element. Okay, so particular element I have found using XPath, and then what I have done here is I have saved this find element in a variable. Okay, so this is a web element, so I have saved it in a web element. Okay, so this slider, first I will get the location of the slider. Okay, so why we need to get the location means there are two options to move the slider. Okay, so one is drag and drop. Okay, the other one is click and hold. What is mean by let's remove and command these two. So, what this click and hold means, this is the mouse action. We have seen earlier, right? Mouse actions. This is one kind of mouse actions. Click and hold means we are clicking one button and holding it. Okay. So we are not releasing it. We are just clicking and holding the button. Okay. The mouse button. I'm clicking the mouse button and I'm holding it. That is the meaning here. Okay. So which button I'm going to hold? This slider. Okay. So inside we have to pass this in this method. Okay, and we are going to move that. Okay, that is the meaning, move by offset. Okay, so these are all default methods. Whenever you call this action class object, it will be present. Okay, here you can see first we need to click and hold. First we need to click the button and holding it. Okay, we are not going to release, we are just clicking it and holding it. So I'm going to click this and hold the slider button. Okay, once it is clicked, this is what we are doing here. So first I will click this button and I'm holding it, and then I move this button wherever I want. Okay, I'm not releasing my mouse. I'm just clicking and holding it and moving it, and then I will release. Okay, so that is what I'm doing here. So once it is click and hold, I'm going to move it. So move by offset is also default method present. So move by offset means the location you have to give. Okay, wherever you want to move this. Okay, here you can use two options. Here I'm using pixel value. Okay, this 50 is a pixel value. You can give the pixel values like 20, 40 or anything. Okay, it is based on that. Only x-axis value should be given. Okay, so when I mouse over this method, you can see first one is x offset, second one is y offset. Okay, so meaning first one will be the x value, the second one will be the y value. in the slider, there is no y value present. You can see this is only x-axis. There is no y-axis present. Okay. So we can move only the x-axis values. So I have given x-axis value and the y will be 0 because I am going to move pixel values. So pixel values will be like 0 to 100 something. Okay. It is based on the page. Okay. So I'm here using some pixel values. Y-axis will be 0. I'm not going to move this. So it is 0. Once it is moved, what we will do, we will release the button. So release, you have to call the release method. And then I'm using action class. So perform is a default method. That's it. Okay. So first type is we are going to click and hold the mouse button and we are going to move the slider and then we are moving pixel pixel values. So only the x-axis values we are moving. So how long you have to move, okay, that is what you have to given here. If I want to 10 pixel to be moved, I have to give here 10. If I want 100 pixel to be moved, I have to give 100 here. Okay. And the y-axis value should be 0 if it is only x-axis slider. Okay. And then you have to release the button and perform. If y-axis only present, okay, if a slider is present like this, only y-axis will be present. Here, how this will be working means x-axis value will be 0 and the y-axis you have to give the pixel. Okay, this is one type. So the second type is same action class we are going to use, and the second method is drag and drop. Drag and drop means what it will do. It by default it is accept three values. Okay, which element we are going to drag and drop. Okay, from where we are going to drop. That's it. That's it. Okay, only these two. Sorry guys. Only these two we need to give. And the y-axis value by default, whatever present, you have to give here. Okay. For this, first you need to get the location. So that only you can uh, you came to know where it is exactly present, the x-axis value and y-axis value, where it is exactly present. So based on that, you can give x-axis and y-axis value. Okay. And then you can use build dot perform or perform. Anything can be done. Okay. First, let's try this. Okay. So first, what I will do, I will get the location first. Okay. So first, let's get the location. You can see the location of the particular element is now printed. Okay. Here the x-axis value is 188 and the y-axis value is 46. This is the exact value. Okay. Now you can use this value to drag and drop. Okay. So what I'm going to do, it is 188. So I'm going to move 100. Okay. 100 from 188 to 100 I'm going to move. So 100 value means I'm used here 288. So 100 points it will be moved and the y-axis value will be same because we can't change the y-axis value here. Okay, because there is no y-axis present. So by default, whatever present I have printed, I have given here. Okay, and then we'll try to run this and then print the new values. Okay. You can see the slider is now moved. Okay, so this is one type. So if you are going to use the uh, click and hold means there is no need to get the location because this location is the values. Okay, here we are using pixel values. Pixel values will be something we will see in the screen pixel, right? So that is what here used. So if you are going to use the click and hold means you can directly give the value here. Directly you can use from 10 to 100. Okay, it is if the screen is bigger you can use up to that. Okay, so here I have moved it 50 pixel. Okay, so 50 pixel it will be moved. Here no need to get the location and all. Okay, if you get the location that is fine, no need, that is no issues, but that is not at all required for this. Okay, let's try to this. You can see only 50 pixel is moved. Okay. The new location is 238. Okay. You can see I have printed only the new location, not the before location. So that is, it is printing 238. So these are the two types, two ways to move the slider. For y-axis, what you need to do, instead of this, you need to change this value here if you are using drag and drop. Okay. And if you are using move by offset, means y-axis should be, x-axis should be 0 and the y-axis value you have to move. Okay. Understood the slider? These are all very rare case only. In some website, you will face this. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Okay, in one more thing you have to know. Okay. Here, for if now we are moving the only the positive value, only we are incrementing the slider. Okay. And if you are going to decrement, okay, from the reverse, you are going to move the slider, means the same thing. Okay. You have to use the same concept only. First, let's command this. The same thing you are going to use, but only the difference is the value should be negative. Okay, that is the only difference, because we are moving from the reverse. Okay, usually we will move from 0 to 100. Okay, if you are taking here from just a minute, I will open it. So for example, if you are moving from here to here, means this point will be 0 comma 0. Okay. So if you are moving here, the value will be positive. Okay. And if you are moving from the reverse, means the value will be negative from -1 to, we are moving -1, -2, like this we will be moving. Okay. That is the difference here. So what I will do. Uh, This understood, right? In the graph, we will separate it like this, right? So what we will do from here to here, means we will be using 0 comma 0. This is y-axis. Okay. Without let's take the y-axis also. So okay. So this is y-axis. So y-axis, this is the center point. So here the value will be 0 comma 0. So how we will be moving, if 0 comma 0 means here all the values will be positive. 0, 1, 2, and then we will use 3, like this it will be gone. From here to here, how this will be, -1 and then -2. Okay, and then -3. This is how it will be going. Okay, so now we have moved from here to here. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to move reverse. Okay, so from here to here we are going to move. So now we have to use the negative numbers. So what I have done, first we need to get the location, because I'm going to use the drag and drop by. Okay. So drag and drop means what I will do, I will first get the location. So once the location is get, I have to use the value by using minus. And in minus, what we will do, we will increment the value. That is what. So first, let's run this and we will find out. You can see the slider is completely moved here, okay? Because I have moved up to 100, I think. Okay, let's try. Here you can see the default initial value is 756, okay? And I have moved 656, okay? 656 values I have moved, so that the slider came very closer. And now the value is 188, okay? So let's remove this and let's use 100. Okay, now I'm moving only 100 pixels. So that now the value will be 600 and something. Okay. Okay. Only few points it is moved. Okay. And then our value should be 655. Okay. You can see only 100 points it is moved. Okay. So this is how you need to, if you want to move from the back reverse, you have to use the negative minus symbol with the points, wherever you are moving. Okay. This is if you are moving from reverse. That's slider. That's it. Okay. Let's move to keyboard actions. So what is keyboard actions means whatever actions we will do in keyboard. Okay. So up to this we have seen mouse actions. Okay. All these drag and drop and click and hold everything we are doing using mouse actions. Okay. We have used only action class to use used here. Okay. So in this we have used mouse actions. Now in the same action class some keyboard actions also present. So now we are going to see this. Okay. So what is keyboard actions means we will press enter key and then we will press up, keys down, okay, tab, okay, control, shift, alt, all these keys, wherever we are pressing these keys, this is called keys operations, okay. So let's open a website. Here you can see this is some example website only. Okay, here I will type something. So okay, so what I will do, I will use send the keys to enter some values. Okay, so here this is typed. So now I am going to copy this. Okay, copy this and paste it here. So what are all the keys we will use? For first we need to select the whole thing. For that first we will use Control A. Okay, Control A. This what it will do? It will select the whole values. And then what we will do? We will use Control plus C to copy this value. And then we will use Tab. Okay, tab to move from this box to this box. Okay, and then we will use Control V to paste it here. These keyboard actions we will do it here to enter the same text here also. Okay, let's see. First we need to find the input box. Okay, so first we need to find the first text box here. So this is the first text box. Let's inspect this. This is a text box. Okay, only text box it is. Okay, and no frame. Okay, you can see there is no frame tag present. Only one HTML tag is present. So this is not a frame. This is a text box. Okay, so we can directly copy the XPath. The selector hub is not working properly. Sometimes it is showing like this. Okay, so I have already taken it. Okay, so what I have done, I have found the text box alone and using the XPath I have found it. Okay, so once the text box is found, what we will do, we will use send the keys to enter some values. Okay, this is what we will usually do. Okay, first we need to find the element by using any locator and then we need to send the values. Okay, so using send the keys, I'm sending this. Okay, once this is done, okay, once the value is entered in this text box, we'll close this. Once the value is entered in the text box, what we will do? We will first select this. For selecting, we need to press Control and A. Okay. So Control and A key we need to press. So these are all belongs to action class. Both keyboard action, mouse action, slider, everything will comes under action class. So first we need to create an object for the action class. So actions, I'm going to use act as a variable name. New action of we are passing the driver instance. Okay, this is done. So first we are going to click Control plus A. So for that, first we are going to call this act. Okay, so act dot. There is one method present in the action class. Keys down. Okay, so here you can see keys down. So whenever we give keys down and then what key we are going to click? Control key. So keys dot control. So control we need to press. Just you give and enter, it will be present. Okay. Sorry, keys dot control. Whenever you type this keys, okay. So this is whenever you type keys dot, it will show the elements present here. Okay. So here you can use the control key. Okay. So we are going to press down. Okay, so key is down means the key will be downed. Okay, control key, we are once we press it will go down, right? So that is what we are doing here. Key is down. Which key we are going to do? Control key. That is what we are mentioned here. Keys dot control. Once it is down, we have to press A, right? So once it is control is pressed, we have to press A again. That we can't use this keys down for alphabet, okay, for characters. So for that, what we need to do, we will send the keys. Usually we will do this, right? So send the keys. Dot send the keys of A means that A will be pressed. That is the meaning here. Okay. So first we need to press the control key. So for that we will be using keys down method. Inside that we need to pass the keys. Which key we are going to control. Okay. Keys dot control. And then for alphabetical characters, we will not be able to use this keys down. For that we can directly send the keys. Okay. Send the keys of A. Once this is done, we have to release the control key because we are keys down. Key is down. We need to key up, right? So dot key up, same thing. Key is dot control. This A should this is not we should not release this because A is not at all we are pressing. We are sending. Okay. So that is no need. You can just perform this. Okay. Let's try to. Likewise, once control plus A is pressed, okay, the value will be selected. After that, what we need to do? We need to copy this, control C using. Same thing, act dot keys down. First, we are going to press the keys down, which keys? Control key. And then we are going to send the value C. Okay, once C is sent, again we have to release the key control. Key is up, release. Okay, that is done. We have to move the mouse pointer from this box to this box. Okay, for that what we will do? We will use tab. Okay, once tab is pressed, it will be come here. Okay, only we are going to press the tab. So keys down, which keys? Tab, and then we will release that. Okay, and then perform. Wherever you are using the action class, you need to use this perform method. Only if you use this perform method only it will work. Okay, after that, again, what we need to do? Control plus V. So for that, what we will do? Act dot, again keys down, control key. V, we need to send the keys and then again keys up, this control. Once it is came, once it is came here, what we will do? Here it is control A, control C, and then tab, control V. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay. So here why this enter is I'm just for example I have done this, okay, for enter. So for example if you are doing control plus shift plus A means what you will do, same thing you have to do here. Okay, so I'm just these enter key and control plus shift A is an example. Okay, just look at this. If it is control plus shift plus A means what I will do, act plus keys down. Okay, so which keys we are going to down? Keys dot control. Okay, keys dot control. And then what you will do? Dot again we need to shift. We have to press again keys down. Which key? Keys dot shift. Shift. Okay. After that, what we will do? We will send the keys A. Send the keys. We have to press A. So okay. And then what we need to do? We need to release both the keys, shift and control. So first we need to release the shift key. Okay. In the reversing order, we need to do keys up dot. Okay, which key we are going to release? Keys dot shift. And then we need to release the control key. Dot perform. Okay, this is how we need to do. If it is a control plus shift plus CA, we have to do like this. Okay, first control key down and then shift key down and then sending the A value and then releasing the shift key after releasing control key and then perform. Okay, this is just an example I have entered. Okay. So understood, guys? So let's try to run this. Okay, you can see the both values copied and pasted here. Okay, so understood this? Is there any doubt in the slider or keyboard actions, guys? Okay, let's move to the next topic. Just give me 2 minutes. I will be back, guys. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Okay, so let's see. We have seen action classes, right? Okay, okay, let's see the date picker. Okay, so date picker or calendar, anything. Okay, so what does this date picker means? Let's open a website. Here you can see. So these boxes you will face in many websites. Okay, date you have to enter wherever your date of birth is entered, or when you going to enter the passed out year, passed out year, or a graduated year. Okay, like those things we will enter this. We will face this date. Okay, so when I just enter my when I just clicked it, this calendar will appear. Okay, so this is based on the website. Okay, the script needs to be changed based on the website. Sometimes you may face a calendar. Sometimes what happens, this may will not be present. Okay, sometimes this may will come down. Sometimes this year will be separately present. Okay, so all these will vary. Okay, this my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be present like this. Okay, in this way, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, this calendar is a varying thing. Okay, it is a customized one. So you have to change your script according to the calendar present here. Okay, and yeah, this is a text box. You can enter it in a two-way. Sometimes what happens, you can directly enter it here. Okay, so 12/3, 12/3, 25. Okay, so you sometimes you can directly enter here. Okay, so this type is very rare. Okay, we can directly using send keys we can enter the value here. Sometimes this will not work. Okay, sometimes you need to pick the date from the calendar. Okay, let's see. My screen is visible, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So first, First, let's see how to use send keys. Okay. So if you are going to use send keys means first I'm opening this website and you can see it here. This is present in a separate box. Okay. So when I try to inspect this, this is present inside a frame. You can see it is present. Again, there is one HTML tag is present and inside the HTML tag, it is present. Okay. You can see. So this is again present in a frame. Okay, this is the iframe which it will present. Okay, so you can see this is the first frame we are facing from here. Okay, this is the whole HTML tag and this is the first iframe we are facing. Okay, so there is no name for this frame. Okay, so we can directly use the index. Okay, so that is what I have done here. So I have used here index. Okay, we have already seen how to use the name of the frame. If name is present, we can directly use the name of the frame. Here there is no name present. Okay, for this frame there is no name. So what I have done, I have used this index number. Okay, so index number will starting from 0. So this is the first frame we are facing. So it will be 0, zeroth index. Okay, that is what I have done. So first we are switching our driver to the frame 0. Okay, once it is done, what I will do, I will first show you how to send the keys. Okay, so let's first try to send the case. Okay. So what is the send the case means? First we need to find the text box. Okay. So first we need to find this particular text box. Same using XPath or any locator. Okay. Just you need to inspect this and find that. Okay. So that is what I have done here is using XPath I have found this. And then we need to send the value using send the keys. You can directly enter the value in the double quotes. But here one thing you need to check this how this date is present. Okay, the type of the date. Okay, sometimes what happens, single slash should be present before this, or sometimes a dot will be present. Okay, so this you need to check. And then this mmddy format. Okay, so this format you need to check whether it is month, date, year, or whether it is date, month and year. Okay, and the year should be, sometimes it is four values should be present, sometimes only two values should be present. Okay, this first you need to verify it and then you have to send the values. Okay, if it is possible for sending the values directly, so you can check that by sending one, by selecting one value. Okay, you can see this is present like this is how it is present: month, date and year, dd and yy. So this is the format present here. Okay, this is month, date and year. So you can send the values like this. Okay, if you send it also, it will work. Okay, in this website, it will work. You can see whatever we have sent is selected. Okay, so this is one type. If it is possible, you can do this. Okay, otherwise, what you need to do, you have to use this type. Okay, date picker, and it is a customizable one, so you have to change it accordingly. So first what I'm doing, I'm going to select the value, whatever value I'm expecting. First I have created it. Okay, so what I done, I have created three variables and I'm passing three values. Okay, you can directly hard code like this, or else you can use the scanner class present in Java to get the input from the user. Okay, so this is the year I'm going to select and this is the month I'm going to select and the date I want is 30. Okay, so this is what I want to select. And then what you need to do, you need to find the same text box and you have to click, because once it is clicked, you can see once it is clicked only that calendar is appearing. Okay, without clicking the calendar is not present. So first you need to find the text box and then you have to click this. Once it is clicked, this whole text calendar is appearing. And then what you need to do, you need to find this month but separately, because two things present here, right? So first we need to find the month. Okay, and then we need to find the year. Okay, these two values we need to find. So that is what I have done here is, so once it is clicked, the calendar is appear. So first what I'm doing, I am finding the month. Okay. So first what I will do, I will find this month. So for that, first inspect this particular thing. Okay. Whatever month present. Okay. So whenever you click this date picker box, whenever you click this date text box, some default calendar is appearing, right? There you need to inspect. Don't move this. Okay. Don't change this. Without changing, you have to inspect this. Just inspect this and check the uh, locator. Okay. You can directly use the selector hub for selecting this. Okay. This relative XPath you can directly use. Likewise, you need to find it for year also. Okay. So I have used from selector hub only. Okay. So date picker for month, date picker for year. And then we are getting the text of this. Okay. So what this get text method will do, whatever present at the time, whatever present in this will be get. So you can see the text is May here. Okay. So the May will be present as of now. Okay. Likewise, whatever year at the time of this element is found, whatever year present will be get. Okay. And then I am storing it in this variable current month and current year. Okay. So what I have done up to this, first I have found the text box and then clicked it. Once it is clicked, the calendar is appearing. And then in the calendar, there in the heading, there is month and year is present separately. So I'm inspecting those two separately and getting the text present and storing it in a variable. Okay. Storing it in a current month and current year variable. Okay. Up to this done, right? Once it is done, what I'm doing, I'm checking using if condition. So what I'm going to do, I am going to compare this current month, whatever month present as of now, I'm going to compare it with the month I'm expecting. Okay, this is simple if condition, wherever whatever we are seeing in the Java. Okay, so this current month as of now, May is present. Okay, so this May will be compared to the month I'm expecting. So current month dot equals of month. So here the month is May. The current month is also May. Okay. And then I'm checking the year. Okay. So current year is 2025. Dot equals of the year I'm going to expecting. So 2026. This condition will fail. Okay. Because in the current year it is 2025. But the year I'm expecting is 2026. So this will false, this will true. Okay, but here I'm using and symbol. Okay, and symbol, if we used, both conditions should meet, both conditions should be true. Okay, if I used r symbol means r symbol should be pipeline. Sorry, this is what r symbol. Okay, so if I used r symbol, any one condition should be true. Okay, whether this should be true or this should be true. But if we used and means both conditions should be true. Okay, so I have used here and symbol. So this is also true, this is also true. Only if both conditions are true, it will come inside this if condition. Okay, so it will come inside the if condition. Else what it will do here, it is failed, right? It is false. So what it will do, the cursor will come here. It will not go inside the loop. It will come here. So once it is came here, the next line will be executed. So next line, what I'm doing, I am finding this particular arrow mark. Okay. So why we need to find this means we are going to move this. Okay. So when I click this, you can change, you can check the month is changing. Okay. The month is changing up to December. And again, if I click it, the year also changed. Okay. You can see it, right? So this button, we need to find it. So for that, what I'm doing, I'm inspecting this button alone. Okay. This button alone, I'm inspecting and find the XPath. Same relative XPath you can use. Okay. So just using the XPath and then I'm clicking that button. So why we are clicking this button means here the current month is not equal to the month I'm expecting, or the current year is not to my year. Okay. So we are moving it. Just for example, I'm expecting 2026 May 30, but here May 2025 is present. So what I will do, if I'm doing manually, I will press this button. No, this is also false. Again, I'm pressing again. up to the expected month and year came, I will press it, right? So this is the expected month and year. Up to this, I will press this button again and again. That is what we are doing. We are clicking this button. Okay. Here, all these things are present inside a while loop. You can check, see here, all these things are present in a while loop. So here the condition is true. So what this means, whenever this condition is true, we will, the mouse pointer will, whatever, uh, sorry, whenever this condition is, when this condition will true means, if both this condition are true, this mouse pointer will come inside this loop and this line will execute. What this line break means, it will break the whole loop and come out of the loop. That is the meaning. Okay. So when this while loop is, why we used here true means, without using any condition means, we will not know, right? So how long this we need to move, we will not know exactly. Okay. Because the expected month and year may, until it come, we need to execute this loop. Okay. We can't say it here, if the month is equal to this, or if the year is equal to this, we can't give any condition inside the while loop. Okay. That is why we have not used for loop here, we have used while loop. Because we have, if you use for loop here, you need to give the condition, you have to check the you have to check the condition and the initial value you have to give. But we will not have anything like this here. So that is why we are using while loop. Until some condition is true, you have to run this. That is the meaning here. Okay. So until, so while true, when it will come true, if this if condition is true, it will come inside the if condition and it will break. Break means it will come out of the while loop. Okay. It will not come out of the if condition, it will come out of the while loop. That is the meaning here. So first what we are, this we will see later. So let's command this part. Okay. This we will see later. So up to this, what I have done, I am finding the year. Sorry, first I'm the whatever year, month, and date I'm expecting, I have stored it in a variable. Okay. And then I'm finding the checkbox and then I'm clicking it. Okay. After that, what I'm doing, I am finding the current month and current year present in the calendar and getting the text and storing it in the variable current month and current year. And then I'm comparing both using if condition. If whether the if current month is equal to the month expected and whether the current year is equal to the year I'm expecting. Okay. If both the condition are true, it will come out of the while loop. If not, what it will do? It will come out of the if condition and then pressing the next symbol button. Okay. It will press again and again until this condition is true. For example, first May month is present, but the year is 2025. So what it will do? It will come out of the if condition. Okay, it will come here and then this line will execute it. Now what happened? The month will be June, right? So June dot equals of the month May. So this condition fails. So what it will do? It will come out of the if condition. Again, the next button will be pressed. Now the current month is July. So July dot equals of May. No, fail. Again, it will come out of the if condition. This line will be printed. This line will be executed. So now August. Again, fail. Come out of the loop. So again, pressed. So likewise, it will execute again and again until these two conditions meet. Once these two conditions is true, it will execute this line break. Means it will come out of the while loop itself. Okay. Up to this understood? Guys, understood or not? Guys, if you have any doubts, please let me know so that I can explain this again. Am I audible or not? Guys, am I audible or not? Anyone, please.
Yeah.
I'm audible, right? If you understand or not this concept,
Yes.
okay. Now we have found both month and year. Okay. Now we will find date. Okay. So date is little bit different. Okay. You can see here. You can see month and year will be common for every year and every month. Okay. But the date, you can see the date is varying. Sometimes the date may present from Monday to Wednesday, and some cases it is present from Thursday to Saturday. It is varying. Okay. These Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday is common. But here you can see these boxes are varying, okay, according to the month. Okay. Sometimes it is present here, sometimes the date is present here. Okay. Some boxes are empty here. So first that we need to find. Okay. So what I'm doing, first inspecting the whole box. Okay. These are all present inside a table. So first let's get all those tables. Okay. Okay. You can see all these are present inside a table. Okay. UI date picker calendar table. Okay. So, and then we will be facing header and then TH. So inside TH, all these Sunday, Monday are present. Okay. You can see all the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, everything is present inside the TH tag. Okay. And inside the T body tag, all these dates are present. You can see inside the T body only, the date is present. Okay. You can see here 3. Okay. And then 4, 5, everything will be present inside this T body. Okay. So first, here what we are doing, let's come in this part. So first what you need to do means, if you are going to click the date means, you need to find the elements of all the dates. Okay. Here you need to find from Sunday to Saturday, all these dates. Okay. Even though it is empty or even though it is some date is present, you have to find something common. Okay. You have to find the whole table. Okay. That only you will be able to fix it. Okay. So what I'm doing here is, first, wherever this dates are present, first we need to find this. Okay. So where it is present inside the table tag class, table tag. Okay. TH tag is present. Okay. And then inside this TH tag, T body tag is present. Inside the T body tag, TR tag is present. Okay. You can see. So inside this, all these TD tag, one anchor tag is present. You can see first anchor tag date is 1. Okay. And then again one more anchor tag will be present. Okay. All these are present in an anchor tag, all the dates. You can see this is the anchor tag and here number 4 is present. Okay. So likewise, if we expand everything, all the dates will be present inside an anchor tag. You can see all the dates are present inside the anchor tag 3, 6, 7, 5. It will vary. Okay. But all the dates will be present inside here only. So whenever you expect expanding each and every TD tag, a anchor tag is present, and inside the anchor tag, the number will be present. Okay. Okay, it is selecting only the calendar. Okay. We need to select this box alone. Okay. Or else you can create it directly. Okay. So inside the table tag, a class is present. We have seen, right? So class attribute is present and we are calling that class attribute. Okay. And then each after the T body tag is present, and inside this tr tag is present, and inside that tr tag td tag is present, and inside this td tag anchor tag is present. That is what we have seen here. Okay, so you can see first table tag. So and the class name is UI date picker calendar, and then uh, what we have seen, once table tag is present, t body tag is present. Okay, where is t body? Here, T body tag is present. Inside the T body tag, TR tag is present. And inside the TR tag, TD tag is present. And inside the TD tag, anchor tag is present. Okay. So each and every anchor tag is having the numbers. Okay. That's it. So using this, what first we will find all the numbers and storing it in a variable. Okay. Find elements is a list of web elements. Okay. This is the data type. So we are storing it in a list. Okay. List of web elements, all dates. Now this all dates will have all the numbers. Okay. Even though it is blank, it will have it. Okay. So, and then we are going to use for loop here because we know the date. We are not using while loop here because here we will not know the condition. Okay, we will not know how long this loop will execute. Okay, we can't say this loop execute only up to 10 times, this loop will execute only 2 times. We will not able to say this. That is why we are using while loop true until the condition is true, because we will not, we sometimes the year may be 2056. Okay, until this condition is met, it will loop it again and again. So we can't say it is we can't say this much this loop will execute. Okay, here why we are using for loop means we are going to only 30 dates will be present. Okay, E- whatever the condition may be, only 30 to 31 dates will be present, no more than dates will be present, right? Only these many boxes will be present. That is why we are using for loop. Here we can say up to this only this loop will run. Okay, so all the dates present inside this variable, we are going to take it one by one and storing it in this variable. Okay, and then we are getting the text and comparing it with the date we want, expecting date. Okay, same method whatever we have done in the if condition, same if condition we are doing it here for date. So here the date will be present, dot get text, whatever we are getting the text will be stored in this dt, and we are comparing it with the date whichever we are expecting. Okay, once it is condition is true, we are going to click it and break the loop. That's it. Try to run this. You can see it is the date we are expecting is now entered. Okay, so this is how you need to pick the date from the calendar. Sometimes what happens, this whatever we have seen here is may vary, the UI may be varied, the calendar may be varied according to the website. Okay, so for that case you need to change some, you have to, there may be slight changes. Okay, this condition may be varied. Okay, or if condition may be varied, or for loop may be varied. Okay, according to that you have to use it. Up to this understood? If there is no doubt, let's wind up today's session, guys. Guys, understood or not?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then we will continue tomorrow, guys.